When I come to a new city, pizza restaurants are often one of the first locations that I'm trying to find because I really like pizza as a concept. It will fill you up, it's not too expensive, and it tastes really good. So here in Boston, Regina Pizza is an absolute classic. They opened their first location in North End in 1926 and have 13 different outlets across the country. They are known for using the finest ingredients that are prepared daily in the pizza outlets, and they're also using a brick oven to ensure that their thin crust pizza will have a crispy bottom every time you eat it. So let's get into this and try a couple of different pizzas and see if they live up to the expectation. Being 15 minutes early before they opened, there was already a queue outside, and finally when I got in, I ordered 2 takeaway pizzas, and one was the famous margarita and the other one was the meat lovers. Starting with the margarita, and from the visual standpoint, you can see a lot of freshly cut basil on top here, and there's also quite a generous amount of cheese and tomato sauce. What I'm maybe missing a little bit here is some more color throughout the edges, and I'm thinking that is it gonna be as crispy as it could be, but let's find out. Starting with what I like about the pie, and that's the tomato sauce. It has a really nice spice to it, but it's not overwhelming, and it's letting the other ingredients come out and speak for themselves. But the consistency is very nice also. It's not wet, but it's also not too dry, so it's really nice on your palate while eating it. What I don't like as much is actually the crust. I was expecting it to be a lot more crispy and having more caramelization throughout the crust here, and it didn't. It was a lot softer and a little bit soggy at some parts, so I didn't like that too much. And coming to the fresh basil here, that was interesting because I thought that was gonna bring a nice herbaceous tone to the pizza, but I don't know if you have tested this before, but if you pre-cut coriander or basil or any other herb, it can develop a kind of metallic taste, and that's exactly what happened here. And I do understand why they do it. They probably sell a very large amount of this pizza, and of course they have to pre-cut the things, but here I would probably prefer it if they just had some freshly picked leaves up on the pie to get that nice fresh basil flavor. The meat lover variation was a lot better. It was cooked longer and was a lot crispier, and I also liked that sausage meat. It had a unique flavor profile and brought a lot to this pie, and I enjoyed eating it much more than the margarita version. So obviously here I'm not gonna judge the whole restaurant and give points according to that. So I'm only gonna give scoring here on the pizzas. And for me, this is on a good level, and I think that that's gonna be a fair scoring to give this 85 points. So this was a very quick review of Regina Pizza in Boston, but I still hope that you enjoyed to watch it, and I also hope to see you next time in another review that will be somewhere else. Bye bye.